Operation Christmas Child is a ministry of Samaritan's Purse. The aim of the project is to bring the hope of Jesus Christ to children around the world. Churches and groups on various continents pack shoeboxes with tiny gifts, and then these shoeboxes are delivered to the children in third world countries. For the past several years, Canadian shoeboxes have gone to Guatemala, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Nicaragua, and some of the other South American and African countries. Besides the shoeboxes, these children are introduced to the gospel message. Because of the pandemic, it will be impossible for us to meet together and have a shoebox party like we have in the last few years. So for this year, I would encourage you to pick up shoeboxes, fill them in the comfort and safety of your own home. Make it a family affair to fill the boxes and to pray for each box for its safe journey and for the child who will receive it. Some of the things that can go in your shoe boxes are hygiene items, school supplies, clothing and accessories, craft ideas, toys of all shapes and sizes. Some of the items I get asked about every year are Play-Doh. Play-Doh is perfectly fine as long as it's not in a clear container and they might think it's food. Squirt guns. Now, for years we thought guns were not allowed because they're war related. But if your squirt guns are bright colors, orange and blues and pinks and yellows, those are perfectly fine. They can't be confused with a real gun, and I think would be very welcomed by children in really hot countries. Glow sticks. People ask about because they seem to have liquid in them, but glow sticks apparently are unbreakable, so nothing to worry about there. Chapstick. Chapstick is okay as long as it's not a liquid. So that same goes for glue. Glue sticks are fine, liquid glue is not. For paints, dry paints that you add water to with your brush are perfectly fine, but the little containers of paint would not be allowed. Somebody's also asked me about putting fish hooks in with a fishing kit, or about nails and a hammer, because maybe they're dangerous. But I think a child aged 10 to 14 would be perfectly fine with those items. Some of the things you cannot put in your shoebox or anything that's liquid. So sometimes you get balls that have liquid in them. You cannot put toothpaste in. You cannot put food or candy of any kind in. Garden seeds you might think would be a good idea with maybe a trowel or something for a little girl, but garden seeds wouldn't make it past customs, so that would be a no-no. Dice, knives are no. You can't put knives in because they're sharp, but scissors are fine. So if you'd like to include scissors for craft, that's fine too. Starting on Sunday, October the 11th, you'll be able to pick up your boxes in the Communication Center. They have not been assembled, so they'll be easy to carry. Besides the boxes, you will find the tags that you'll have to glue to the outside of your box. And you'll also find starter bags for each of the different age groups. Now these starter bags contain things that were left over from last year. So we have lined paper for the older children. We have a blank paper book. We have erasers, sharpeners, pencil and pens, pencil crayons or crayons, depending on the age, in a bag. And also in the box, you'll find plastic glasses. And you can grab a glass for each bag that you're going to, or each box that you're going to prepare. They just wouldn't fit in the bags neatly in the box, so I left them loose. There's also going to be, beside the boxes on the table, a roll of shopping bags that you can grab, because if you want to put 6 boxes together, you're going to have your hands full and you can just put the stuff in the bags. Also, I want to mention, just when you're filling up your box, to fill it as full as you can get it, with a variety of items. All of these items here in front of me will fit in this box. So give the child lots of different options of things that they can do. It would be useful for them to receive. Besides the cost of actually purchasing the items to put into the shoebox, there's also the cost of $10 per box for shipping that Samaritan's Purse asks for. Now, if you've ever tried to ship something internationally, you know that $10 is very, very reasonable. But it adds up when you're trying to put together multiple boxes. Also on the communication table, you're going to find the envelopes for your special offering. Just make your check out to Emmanuel, or put your check or cash into the envelope and put it into the offering plate, and we'll get it. You'll get your receipt from the church, and we'll be able to know if we've received enough money to ship all of the boxes that we have. If you know how, you can also do an e-transfer or give online. Just make sure that you tag it for Operation Christmas Child so that we make sure the funds get to the project. Now, of course, you can participate even if you don't want to go out and fill up a box. Some people maybe aren't feeling comfortable right now about going out to the stores any more than they have to. You can feel free to donate financially to the cause, and there's also probably others in the congregation who are wanting to fill a shoebox and have the experience with their children, but perhaps paying the extra money for the shipping is just going to be too much. So in that case, we can help each other to reach as many children as we can. Bring back your boxes by Sunday, November the 15th. I'm not quite sure where we're going to put them yet. As soon as I find out, I'll post a sign in the communication center by the table, or I'll let you know where we're going to put the boxes when you bring them back. Last year, our Emmanuel family put together 358 boxes. And Chatham-Kent, as a whole, touched the lives of over 2,500 children. What with the pandemic, you may have wondered if we would cancel our shoebox campaign this year, but we couldn't do it. The children who receive these boxes may be hungry, they could be sick or cold and afraid, but this year they could very well lose family and friends to COVID-19, and they could be feeling very alone and sad. More than ever, these children need to know that God loves them and that He has not forgotten them. These children need us. These children need you.